Scotty McCreery in the studio.
What's up?
Hey, man? Welcome back to America. How was that C2C festival over there? How was that?
It was awesome, man. It was my first time doing it, so it'd been a bucket list thing for me to do that festival. And
were you supposed to do it before, like whenever they had the lockdown? That the year they canceled it, like a week into it.
So I wasn't. They were already overseas for that show. I wasn't on that bill. But the next year, if it was going to happen, I was going to be on that one. And then that one obviously didn't happen.
Right.
So it was it was great to be over there. The fans were awesome and great time.
When you got to Hamburg, did you ask him if this is where it came from?
That 100%. As soon as we get there, my wife could be was like, "You think a hamburger came from Hamburg?" Like it was her first thought.
It's
when we got
good,
there.
right?
She never thought that before.
I don't think she had.
It did though, right?
It had
Anyway?
to.
Yes, it did.
Even
Yes,
if they
the
told me it
Frankfurter
didn't, I wouldn't
came
believe
from
them.
Frankfurt.
What about the people that live in Hamburg? Are they hamburgers?
Yes.
So the people are hamburgers.
And here's a listen. Do you know the joke that Kennedy went and he said, "Ich bin ein Berliner." That doesn't mean I'm from Berlin. It means I'm a donut because a Berliner is a type of donut.
Oh.
So, and if it's like if he'd gone to Hamburg and said, "Ich bin ein Hamburger." I am a hamburger.
Scotty,
But it doesn't mean that.
did you know Patrick was born in 1935?
I'm just finding this out.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
He's
I'm a nerd and I'm filled with useless information. So.
dude, this song, I gotta tell you, I haven't heard a song that I heard for the very first time, and I'm like, I love this in a long time.
Oh.
Damn straight. When I heard it the first time, I'm like, I think I said what everyone thinks. I could have done this. I could have wrote this song.
Oh man.
And how has this not been done before?
It's one of those songs. First time I heard it, I loved it and fell in love as well. So I don't know. I do think there's other songs that have been damn straight. Just like there's only so many words in the English language, you know.
Yeah.
But this was the first one that I heard that really was just like, holy cow.
When
know?
you heard it, did you like freak out and immediately like try to make sure it could be yours?
Mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh,
because
100%.
putting it on hold,
Well,
or
I was
like-
by myself. Like we were at the beach cleaning up after a hurricane, and my wife was working. So I was just picking up sandbags by myself, and the email came through. I was like, let me listen to this one, and kind of had a mini freak out session just there by myself. So I sent it to my wife, sent it to my friends. Am I hearing this right?
Yeah.
And they all said the same thing, like, holy cow, you got to get on that one.
Yeah.
Is there still, I don't know, I know it used to be this way, like back in the old days, so there's still like a mad rush to get that before somebody else does?
It was definitely one of those, because I didn't write this one. It was one of those where the writers were like, hey, we need to know, because if not,
Yeah.
we
got a list.
Yeah.
So they threw it to
exactly.
you first. I think that's pretty great.
It was pretty awesome, you know.
It's nice to be somebody's first choice. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
man.
like nobody wants to be picked last.
right. You don't want to be the last kid picked for dodgeball.
Did they tell you who they were going to call next?
They didn't tell me that, but I'm sure whoever they called would have picked up the phone right away for that one. So
It's so good.
Thank you, man.
Scotty McCreery is with us. The song, here it is. It's Damn Straight. Scotty McCreery in the studio with us. Of course, the Damn Straight, the new song from Scotty. And you were talking about songs and, having different hits and stuff. Before you came in, Patrick and I were talking, like, how many 4 number ones?
In a row? Is it 4 in
Is
a
it
row?
4 number ones in a row?
it is, yes.
I
Still
mean,
still crazy to think about. It wasn't that long ago. I mean, it's crazy to think this is my 11th year doing this, but it wasn't that long ago that I was my biggest goal in all of country music was to get one to the top of the charts. And
Yeah.
Wait,
it's
you never
not-
had a number one before?
5 More Minutes was my first one. That was 7 years in. But I'll tell you what, for me personally, looking back, hindsight, I'm glad it worked out that way because of how I started and everything coming off the show. And now, would I have loved every song to just go straight to number one and be mega? Absolutely. But I think it made me appreciate it and learned about life and all that. So,
Well,
yeah.
plus you were doing school at the same time, if I recall. Didn't you go back to college in between doing the records and you were doing all that?
I did. I went back. Junior year was idle. Senior year, I went back to high school Monday through Wednesday, and then I was with Brad Paisley Thursday through Sunday on the road. So
You
I was
said
still
high school, you
doing
mean
this.
college?
No, it was high school.
Oh, high
I went
school.
back and pitched. I had a .87 ERA my senior year, 55 strikeouts to 8 walks. I mean, yeah, dude.
Boy, I love
really-
how you threw that
Yeah,
out.
I
Like
did.
you don't
I-
remember George Strait lyrics, but he knew 55 strikeouts and 8 walks.
Let me see what you're
I'll
really
never
proud
forget
of
it.
in life.
I'll never forget it.
Wow.
But I'm so glad I did. I think you only get those years once, and obviously life was amazing at that point, and I was living out my dream. But I still wanted to, be an 18-year-old and get
Yeah.
those memories and things.
God,
so.
I forgot you were that young.
You're like
Like 17 years
You're
old
like
on the
Doogie
show.
Howser.
Yeah, yeah, right.
It's like Music Hauser.
Doogie Howser of country music. So now, what's the next move? You work this song damn straight, and you try and get this thing to go obviously number one. And then, are you already do you have a song in your back pocket? Are you that far ahead?
Are you ready for the next
I
one?
think you're always looking ahead. I think that's natural. For me, I know what I would like the next single to be. I think it's a team effort. I can't do this alone. So I think the whole team. That conversation is not quite begun yet as far as what the next.
Have
one
you
will
been
be.
wrong before? Have you said
Oh,
this
yeah.
needs to be the single and it flopped?
100%. When This Is It came out after 5 More Minutes, my label was like, we think we should go with this. And I was like, another slow one? Are you kidding me? And they were like, man, it's where you're at in life. It's personal. People will relate.
And that worked
I was
out
like,
well.
We'll see. Yeah, it went all the way. So
Yeah. So if we can work on this, everybody, you got to do your part as well. You got to support Scotty and listen to his music, because if we can get this going, that'll be 5 number ones
Be
in
crazy.
a row.
Crazy.
Right,
Yeah.
man.
Then me and Straight will just do a duet album together, and it'll
right
it'll
off
be
the
great.
rails.
Sir,
Sunset.
you might
Yes.
have to learn his lyrics.
Wow.
What?
Ooh,
Oh, I'm kidding. They give you lyrics.
I can write them real
between the
small for
legs.
you.
Please, thank you.
Scotty
Thank you.
McCreery.
Yes.
The current
Cheat
album
sheet.
is called Same Truck, and of course the new song, Damn Straight. Always good to see you, Scotty. Thank you, brother.
Great to see y'all.
If you like that, make sure you check out more videos over here.
Yeah, and then you can subscribe right over there on his belly. Click on his belly. He goes, woohoo!